Hello guys, in this video you are going to be learning how to set up a CorelDRAW design graphic environment, your design environment, or a graphic document in CorelDRAW. So when you open your CorelDRAW app, okay, on your PC or desktop, it's going to show you the welcome or get started screen here, right here. And then you can get started. There are different ways to get started with a new document. You can get started with by tapping on the new document icon up there. It's going to open the setup environment where you can set up your document. We also have the new document option right here. It's going to open it for you to set up your document. We also have the option up there by the top left corner of the screen, the first one by the left actually. Okay, once you tap on it, it ought to also open the create a new document option. Then I can also go to file and then select new. It will also open that for me. Then I can use the keyboard shortcut Control N. Control N is also going to open that. Okay, so you see we have multiple options, different ways we can create a new document. So if you open your CorelDRAW and you want to get started, all you have to do is click on new document or use any of the other methods that I just showed you. But before I do that, I have some recent designs just in case you have recent files. Okay, I have some recent designs I made. Okay, if I can't find the one I need on the list, I can go over to open other, or I can take a tour, all right, around Microsoft, CorelDRAW, okay, to learn a few things about how to get started. So what I'm going to do now is to create a new document. So that's the main purpose of this video, to set up our design environment. Okay, so now opening this document setup option, we have the name of the document. This is where you type the name of your document or your file name basically. So I'm going to clear this, and then assuming I want to design a meta ad for a business, okay, meta ad design or graphic, okay, meta ad graphic. And then preset destination, we have some different preset destination basically is the color mode you would like to use, whether default, CMYK, RGB, or CorelDRAW default, web, or custom. Okay, so but I like leaving mine on custom. I can always alter it, edit it from inside the document area. So from this setup stage, I will just leave it on custom or whatever you have there. Then coming to size, okay, yeah, we have different sizes. Even for meta ad, we have different sizes. It depends on the destination where you want to post this ad. Okay, so first of all, I'm going to change the measurement from feet to pixels. All right, I'm going to use pixels. All right, so then assuming I want to design an ad for maybe Instagram story or WhatsApp status, okay, that will be posted on Instagram story or WhatsApp status. So the width I'm going to use is 1080, all right, while the height will be 1920 pixels. All right, 1080 pixels by 1920 pixels. That's basically the full your mobile phone screen, and you can see the orientation there is portrait. All right, so we also have number of pages. I would like to start with a single page. All right, if I need more pages, I'm going to add more pages. Yeah, then going to primary color mode. Right here we have two color modes. We have the RGB color mode and then the CMYK color mode. RGB color mode there stands for red, green, and blue. RGB. Okay, now RGB color mode is, you use RGB, or we use RGB when whatever we are designing or what we are about to design is for screen display. That is not for printing purpose. All right, which means I want to design a meta ad, and meta ads are not usually printed. We don't usually print this. Okay, we usually post it online on the internet, okay, or on the social media, on the social network. So it means I'm going to use RGB, which is better for screen display, whether mobile screen, desktop screen, or whatever you are going to display on your screen. Use RGB. Then CMYK, this stands for cyan, magenta, yellow, and key there represent black. Okay, so CMYK is better for printing printable document, which means if you are going to design a document that is for printing, for example newspaper, flyers, complementary card, okay, that is going to be for printing purpose. That's when you use CMYK mode. Okay, so since I'm designing meta art graphic, I'm going to use the RGB format, which is not going to be for printing. Yeah, then the resolution, I'm going to leave it on 300 dpi, the highest, okay, which is the highest resolution for now on the list. Okay, so others like the color settings, I like leaving them on the default settings. Okay, I like leaving them on the default, but we have advanced settings, color, description, and the rest. Right, so once again, going over it, the name of the file or the name of what I'm about to design is meta art graphic. Preset destination, I'm going to leave it on custom. The size is also custom. The reason why it is custom is that I have to set a custom size here, but if I want, I can set a size. I can set a business card size. That is if I am designing if I'm about to design a business card or a complimentary card, then I set it to business card. I can also set it to later for A4 flyers or other related designs. I also have A4 graphic, okay, right there. So these are just different paper sizes or different graphic sizes. It depends on what you are about to design. Okay, so I'll still return back to my custom. Once again, pixels, and then 1080 pixels by 1920 pixels. Okay, so number of pages 1, primary color mode, RGB, resolution 300 dpi. Okay, so that is it. I just set up my my design document, all right, or graphic document. So like all I'm going to do now is to tap OK to confirm that, and then this is going to open the design environment for me right there. Okay, so I'll need to zoom out. I can zoom out using the keyboard shortcut F3. Okay, F3 is going to zoom out, but I can also automatically zoom out using the zoom tool. So I tap on this and then go over there and then zoom to page. This is going to zoom to page. All right, so this is my design environment. You can see my document area. You can see the design area or the artboard right there. Sorry, not the artboard, the design area. Okay, then you can see the you can switch orientation from here to either landscape mode or portrait mode. It depends on the orientation, but if it is for mobile phone display, then it's better we use portrait for that. Okay, then we have the sizes 1080 by 90, the size, yeah, 1080 by 1920, then measurement in pixels. All right, so I just successfully set up my design environment, which I can now get started with the design. You can see the color palette right there. I made a video earlier on this very playlist about how to get started with CorelDRAW. Okay, I explained the CorelDRAW interface and then how to use the toolbox and other tools. Okay, you can refer back to that video and watch that video on this very playlist. Okay, but this is how you set up your design environment to get started with a new design. So I'll see you in the next video.